What's up, guys? Welcome to another channel video, and today on my channel I'm here with Wes, and we're going to be watching a game that I played as N'aix the Lifestealer in Dota 2. You guys have been asking, and look at him, he's
30 seconds to showtime.
He's a scary beast.
He is quite scary.
He's clearly doesn't have all of his flesh with him. He seems to have escaped from somewhere with the chains on his arms. He doesn't really look too friendly. And let's go over the lineup. So on my team we have Bounty Hunter, we have Warlock mid for some reason, we have Spirit Breaker in the off lane with a Lina. On the other team we have a Legion Commander. Looks like their carry is going to be a Ember Spirit. We have a Venomancer, Tinker I'm assuming is going mid, and then in the off lane a Queen of Pain, which is actually viable. I've seen it done. A player named Universe used to do that a lot. But I am playing on the Farming Lifestealer, and this is actually a replay, obviously, since I'm controlling it and talking about it right now. Sometimes it's hard to record a good game while I'm trying to record and play and be entertaining at the same time, so this is an easier option.
Yes, yes indeed it is.
And I'm laning with a Bounty Hunter, because this is trash tier Dota, and that's what happens.
Yeah, I've never actually played as Lifestealer. He seems like a cool champ.
Yeah.
Or hero.
No,
Sorry.
that's fine. You can call him a champ. So let's go over Lifesteal's abilities, shall we? So we have Feast is his passive, which gives him a 4% lifesteal, and it also gives him damage equal to the, let's see, enemy's current HP.
Oh, wow.
So the portion of the current HP. So 4% of their current HP is what you deal as extra damage, and you get the lifesteal as well.
That's pretty good.
You have Rage, which gives him bonus attack speed and magic immunity for a certain period of time. Open Wounds, which will slow the enemy by 70%, and it gives you an extra 30% lifesteal, and that actually will work for anyone attacking it with any attack, magic or whatever. It actually heals you. And then his final ability is called Infest, where he will get inside of a creep, and I believe he gets health back. He does damage when he comes out. So you press it to go into the creep. You can do it to any creep.
Okay.
And then you pop it to come out, and you get some health back, I think, based on the current unit, the unit's current HP.
You can also do this on friendly heroes, though, to get yourself into a fight or
you
sneak
can
your
hop
way
in. So it's a fun little combo with a Bounty Hunter. I can hop into him while he's invis and like surprise about sex.
Ah, that's very cool.
Surprise about the sex. So he's going and harassing the Queen of Pain, and this is just going to be me farm fest for a good portion of the game. So we can try and watch some other stuff that's happening. If I remember correctly, not that much happens on the bottom lane for the first portion. It's just, you know, us harassing away the Queen of Pain, being like, "Get out of here, you stupid lady with your boobs out for no reason and daggers and stuff." And
Well, it's not for no reason.
well, okay.
You
You get out of here, you lady with your boobs out for very awesome reasons. And then
There's two of them.
Yeah, there are two.
There are two very good reasons why they're out.
Oh, Jesus. Spirit Breaker seems to have dove top and already got a kill, which I've missed. And the Ember Spirit gets a return kill on the Spirit Breaker.
Yeah,
so.
I haven't played Dota since the new hero.
Oh, so you want me to explain?
Yes.
Let's see what's going on down here. I don't think anything's super exciting. Yeah, I'm getting harassed a little bit, but I'm also just, just bopping creeps. N'aix actually does really well against Quap solo if I had to solo, just because I have the lifesteal, and if I see her coming in to scream or use a dagger or whatever, I can always rage to avoid the attack and whatnot.
Yeah, that's cool. It gives magic immunity.
Yeah, it's pretty much one of the best things about him is his free BKB, basically. I see me getting denied a little bit there, but whatever. All right, so let's go over Ember Spirit, because that's a newish hero, and some people might not know what he does. So he has this thing called Searing Chains, which he sort of whips around him, and it freezes people in place where they are. It's kind of like Crystal Maiden when she freezes. They can still cast spells and stuff, I'm pretty sure, but they can't move or attack, and they take damage over time.
Very cool.
He's got Flame Guard, which is sort of like a Radiance. Like, it'll go around him, and he does damage to everything around him, but it also absorbs magic damage. And you see at level 4, it's up to 500.
Oh, wow.
He has a thing called Sleight of Fist, and you saw him. He just used the chains there, which whiffed for some reason, and then he's got his Searing, or excuse me, his Flame Guard on. And it looks like he's going to die. Yeah.
Oh, very awesome.
So top lane seems to be actually, wrecking shit pretty hard right now.
Carry Lina.
Carry Lina. So his second ability is sort of like Juggernaut ulti. It's called Sleight of Fist. So you use it on an area, and then it attacks every unit in that area once.
Okay.
And he's immune during that period. and it does bonus damage to heroes. And then his ultimate ability, Fire Remnant, he'll throw out like a remnant of himself. It'll just be sitting there on the map, and he can select that remnant and just teleport to it.
Okay.
And it'll deal damage when he lands there.
Okay, very cool. Okay, so a League of Legends reference, kind of like Zed. He sends out a shadow and he can teleport to him.
Yeah, exactly. But so this guy, he can send out up to 3 at a time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And so you send out 3, and it'll always visit the one you select last. So you send out 3, and he'll travel to all of them, and they all explode when he hits them and do damage.
Very cool.
Spared you future loss.
So this is me just farming away right now. I'm going for a pretty standard, like everyone seems to be getting Hand of Midas on carries nowadays, and I'm pretty much, yeah, I'm getting free farm. Just because you accelerate your farm so much when you have Hand of Midas and your experience, so you get the level advantage and you get an advantage in farm as well. So.
Okay, how much does Hand of Midas cost? I've never actually bought that.
Hand of Midas costs, it's 1,550 for the recipe, and then it's Gloves of Haste, so it's a total of 2,050 gold. I'm pretty close to it now. We have Warlock. This is my girlfriend, Rebecca, in the middle. She's playing the Warlock against Tinker, which sucks for her because Tinker is a bitch to lane against in general, and Warlock doesn't really have much to deal with it. I guess until he's level 6, and then he can drop
Infernals on everything.
Yeah, then he can drop rocks on people. Then he can sling rocks at people. I actually really like, I don't know, we didn't run him solo or anything, but Spirit Breaker in the offlane is kind of okay. Because he can start doing stuff once he has levels with pretty little farm, and he's super tanky, so he's hard to kill in the offlane. You see he's level 5 and he already has almost 1,000 HP.
Yeah.
And then Lena, obviously, with her level 6 Laguna Blade's never a bad thing.
No.
No, it is not.
If you want to push somebody out of lane, that works pretty well.
And it looks like, yeah, I just picked up my Hand of Midas at the 6-minute mark, which is not the fastest, but not the slowest. You know, it's not unheard of to be getting it around you see her scream of pain there.
Yeah.
It's not unheard of to be getting it around, 4.5, 5 minutes if you're doing really, really well and like literally have free farm. I just missed the last hit there because I'm an idiot. But it's not unheard of to get it that early if you're getting like 100% free farm. And I am getting harassed a little bit. I think I was just like bopping the creeps because I was afraid of the Spectral Dagger and I wanted to get health back so she couldn't, I think she's getting, she's level 7 already, so I was pretty afraid of her just blinking and screaming and then hitting me with her ultimate. She can blow me up pretty easily that way. I think the main thing she's afraid of is rage, because if she blinks in, it's not, she can expect that I would just rage instantly and then she wouldn't get her attacks off, so. That being said, I play really aggressively, so if I was her, I wouldn't blink in, I would run in and try to do it.
And then blink away.
Yeah, exactly, if I got into trouble. So there's my buddy, the bounty hunter, getting Spectral Dagger. Is he called? Oh, Spectral Dagger's the Spectre's ability. It's called Shadow Strike. But they're both involve a dagger and hurting things.
So it's the same.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing. And she's harassed me. She has an Orb of Venom, which is an interesting choice. I actually used to do this when I played QoP and I was up against like a Pudge. I would get an Orb of Venom and then like max out my Shadow Strike. It's kind of a fun little build, but it's really... Does
it add orb effects on her?
Yeah. She can have orb effects.
No, what I'm saying is I didn't know that if her Q would add orb effects.
No, it doesn't add orb effects, but it's a damage. It does initial damage and damage over time. It's actually quite a bit.
Okay, so you hit it with a basic attack and then that, and you've got double the effect going.
Exactly, and you have some, just a bunch of damage over time.
Okay.
It's really useful against melee. It's kind of a like little, God. It's kind of a little like fun little thing, but it's not actually it's maxing Scream is usually your best bet.
Okay.
And then I went out of the lane just to Midas a creep, because you pretty much want to keep, when you get a Midas, it's not useful really unless you're keeping it on cooldown. You like always want to use it, and early on you want to be using it on like big creeps if you can.
Radiant's mid
because you get like 1.5 or 2.5 times. Yeah.
There goes Spirit Breaker.
Spirit Breaker charging in on
whatever.
Plop,
Die.
And he's like, all right, running away now.
I thought that ability was hilarious.
You get 2.5 times the normal experience off the creep when you use Hand of Midas. So early on, you want to go and use it on like a really big creep, so you get max experience from it, as well as the bonus 190 gold. It's not actually, well, you get 190 gold straight up, not a bonus 190.
Okay. I was gonna say that's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. later on in the game, you want to
Radiant's
use it on
mid
like the
tower
small
could
creeps,
use a
and then with the
hand.
big ones, you get the most amount of gold. But early on, you
Dire's
definitely
bottom
want to be
tower's
getting
getting the business.
So it's worth mentioning. You're about to see me pick up some phase boots, which I really like mobility build when I play Lifestealer. So I really like going. Some people just go, they go like phase into drums and then an armlet.
Okay.
But I hate armlet toggling like a lot. So basically, the way armlet works is you get extra health and damage when you activate it, but you take damage over time.
Right, and then when you
Radiant's
activate it, you get a
top
certain amount
tower's
of
taking
health
hits.
back.
You'll go back up to 400 health when you reactivate it. It'll like slowly get back up there
Okay.
while I mess up the camera.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
I don't actually know what just happened up top. It
Oh,
looks
wow.
like, yeah, they're pushing the tower. But Spear Breaker's like, "Meh." Oh wait,
Radiant structures must
Where's
have been
Spear Breaker?
fortified.
where'd he go?
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
I don't know.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. Just.
Cow view. Oh god. And he's attacking.
Infernal has happened.
What?
Dropping
Oh, God.
rocks.
Oh, he nether striked the Minomancer, and he's going to try to warp away, and he made it, but he died from the fatal bonds.
When I
So
play,
yeah, and this is them creating space for me, which is nice. So I just get to sit down here and hear the zen sound of coins clinking together while I hit creeps. Oh, anyway, so yeah, so if you have like no life left, like as far as what you would have, if you keep toggling the armlet, you'll always go back up to 400.
okay,
So this is her ulting me, and then I'm smacking her in the face,
and she's
and then I
scared.
just get right back up to full health from infesting a creep.
Ah, okay, that's pretty useful.
Yeah, if she had stayed, she would have also taken damage. I don't remember. I go man mode on her eventually. I don't remember when. I think it's coming up because she makes the mistake of blinking in on me, and then I'm just like, oh no, you shouldn't have done that. And missing kills left and right. I would be a terrible caster.
That's exactly why I like being a bear in this game, because I can just be a bear on people. Like, you want to attack me? No, I'm a bear.
Ursa is pretty much the best.
Dire's
Just
top
manning.
tower's getting beat down.
So there, I'm just Midasing creep, and everyone's loving watching me farm, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Let's go up and watch some of the action while
is
I'm down.
missing.
Oh wait,
Dire might want
Wait,
to
things
when I kill
happening?
her?
Things happening?
is this? No,
Oh.
this is her getting scared.
Well, I mean,
I'm
look at you.
I'm gonna, yeah, that's true. I'm gonna keep an eye on the mini map right now, but
Okay.
right now this seems like where the action might be. There's 4 of us up here, so there are 2. So if nothing happens, this will be super. Oh god. Yep, so that was, you saw the remnant there,
Yep.
but he's terrible and that didn't actually do
Radiant's
it.
mid
And it
tower.
looks
Things
like
happening.
this Venomancer is very dead.
Yes.
And I kind of want to look down on bottom because it looks like. Hello.
Radiant's mid tower.
Oh,
could
slowing
use a
her.
hand.
Oh, and she has no mana, so I believe this is going to be a kill. Ring around the rosy. And one more.
Yeah.
Hooray! Kills and stuff.
Kills and things happening. Oh wow, you're getting lots of HP per hit there.
Yeah, and you can see I
Guess
have
what's
my
happening
phase,
in
I have
the
my
Dire
Midas, and I
bottom
also have
tower.
2,400 gold
You do.
at almost 13 minutes.
What is your next item?
So I like to go full mobility, so I go phase into Sanjin Yasha. That's what I like to do.
Okay.
A lot of people hate on Sanjin Yasha. They don't think it's that good of an item, but I think it's amazing, and I try to get it on as many carries as I can because I think it's
You
great.
used to give me crap for buying it on Ursa.
Well, Ursa doesn't need it because of his stomp.
Okay.
He really lacks mobility, so I like to get like more mobility items on him.
Okay.
I like to get a blink, and I actually really like picking up a Yule's on Ursa.
Which one is that?
It's the one that it gives movement speed and mana and increases intelligence, and then you can. He's getting.
Oh
killed.
yeah, the person.
Oh, God.
There's so many people
It's
there.
totally. Yep, they're blowing my team up.
Yeah,
Oh, but
but-
Lena gets a return kill, and the Ember Spirit sucks again. It's terrible. It's completely messing everything up, and I'm just like, hey team, you just deal with them for a while.
You guys do you.
I'm gonna be down here smacking creeps in the face.
But that's what you're supposed to do as a carry in Dota, right?
The
My
Radiant
motto
got
when I'm
one
a
last top tower.
when you're a carry in Dota, your goal is to get gold as fast as possible.
Right.
So, if that means joining your team for fights, coming in and like cleaning up and getting kills, then that's what you do. And if that means staying in your lane and trying to ignore your team, then that's what you do. You just have to gauge, I think, what is the fastest way you're going to earn gold. Because when you're playing a carry, most of the time you're very item dependent, and so you're not going to be that useful anyway without items. N'aix is one of those like mid-game carries that turns into a late-game carry, where he can get involved actually sooner, which is why he's so popular. He gets banned out in a lot of games, or picked in a lot of games. Although in the pro scene, he hasn't been getting played all that much lately. Oh, everyone just sitting in the march. That is terrible. Why is that happening? And here I come in to clean up. This is exactly what I was talking about.
Kill the ball.
I picked up a double damage rune, and I didn't want to dive the tower. So, oh god, there goes Spirit Breaker. And up.
Bye.
And I'm like, oh, okay, you don't actually want to fight. All right, let's go ahead and run away now. And then I go back to farming.
Now, out of curiosity, with your lifesteal, could you possibly take out Roshan right now?
Not right now.
Not
I'm too
enough
weak.
damage
You don't actually get your feast lifesteal from Roshan.
Ah.
Yeah, it's like deactivated. So.
Oh, that's sad.
The way that works is you can use your feast on him
Mm-hmm.
if someone pops his like little spell protection, or not detection, his spell protection.
Okay.
Because he gets like a Lincoln sphere basically.
Yeah, yeah.
So if someone pops it and then you put open wounds on him, then you'll get the lifesteal from that.
Difficulties.
And I'm just like, hey, what's up, Tinker? And he's all like, I'm gonna TP out now.
Radiant's bottom tower seen better days.
You definitely scared the hell out of him, though.
Yeah, he went down to like half
Radiant's
HP.
bottom tower.
And I was like, oh, I wanted that creep tower. Give that to me. So it looks like, oh god, oh yeah, this is a point in the game where everyone disconnected. So basically, the server's fucked up and a bunch of people DC'd.
Yeah, I've had that happen.
And then their team was being a douche, and you're gonna hear us calling them douches and stuff. So let's just fast forward until everyone rejoins the game.
Okay, sounds good to me.
But I'm gonna fast forward. Basically, all you're gonna miss is me farming a lot. I think I might even get a kill.
The minimap looks pretty cool.
Let's see. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, well, yeah, everything was like running around like.
Oh, yeah.
It was just like, all right.
There's our courier. That's the
tower.
what do they call it? The red hoof or something?
The year of the horse.
Yes. Well, you got it from fighting the year beast if you were in the top 10%
top
for
towers
damage.
gone.
So I don't remember how long it was till they
Radiant's
reconnected, but we
mid-tower's
were like
coming
trying to
apart.
pause and stuff, and they were trying to be douches.
Trouble
and
brewing
winning
at
the game
Radiant's
cheaply.
bottom tower.
Ah, yes.
And there is people reconnecting, and everyone's reconnected. Hooray!
Yay!
Back
Thanks.
to the normal game.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
And so 17 minutes and 48 seconds, I have Phase Boots and Inyasha, and I believe I'm going for... Basher is probably the next best item to go for, but I decided that I wanted to be silly and go for... It's actually not silly, it's a good item. I wanted to go for Mjolnir, so I'm getting my Maelstrom right now.
I do not know what that does.
So Maelstrom gives you attack speed, and there you see me missing creeps because I was just auto-attacking for some reason, probably watching another lane or something. But what Maelstrom does and what Mjolnir does is it gives you extra attack speed and damage. And, she just blinked down, and it looks like she's going to pay for it.
That was silly on her part.
Well, she didn't see. She had actually she did have vision. So she saw me. She may have not had vision
Dyer's
like
mid tower
right
won't
here-ish.
last much longer.
And so she may have just blinked at a very unlucky time.
But why would you blink at that point?
To try and get the rune before someone else, I guess. Or maybe she saw, I don't know. The rune wasn't even really spawning. I have no idea. She's an idiot. I think we'll go with that assumption.
Okay.
So there's the Tinker blinking into the trees, and this is a very popular thing to do as Tinker, is you just blink all over the map and farm creeps with your march.
Okay.
You see it does quite a bit of damage because he keeps on rearming and recasting it.
Rearming?
So Tinker, let's go over his abilities since you don't seem to know them.
Nope.
He has Heat-Seeking Missile, which will hit the two closest heroes to him on the enemy team within a very large range, 2,500 range, so as long as he can see them pretty much.
All right.
Laser is even more damage, and they miss 100% of their attacks for the next
3 seconds.
3 seconds. March of the Machines, you saw before, you sent out all these little machiney things.
Right.
And everyone that runs into someone does damage, 40 damage each. And then Rearm refreshes the cooldowns not only on his abilities, but on any items that he has.
Wow. Okay.
So if you have a Dagon and you rearm, you can just use it again instantly.
That's pretty ridiculous.
But it also refreshes Boots of Travel. So Boots of Travel is pretty much the first core item that every Tinker picks up, because it allows you to just constantly warp all over the map and keep all the lanes pushed out.
Okay, sort of like Nature's Prophet.
Guess what's
Yeah, sort of like Nature's Prophet. But Nature's Prophet has more freedom because he doesn't have to teleport the creeps when he's moving around. That being said, it's a very popular and good strategy when you get him to get like a sheep stick, so you can literally turn sheep the enemy carry for the entire fight. That kind of stuff, or anyone you want.
I got you.
But
yeah, the possibilities are endless. So anyways, Boots of Travel, Soul Ring, and a Blink Dagger are pretty core, because what you do is you teleport into the lane even if there's a hero there, and you instantly blink into the tree line so they can't get you, and then you just march all over the creep wave and then run away. You can obviously get, picked off or whatever if someone's...
Like stunned you right when you...
Yeah, most people are quick enough that the blink doesn't matter, and looks like another disconnect, so let's go ahead and fast forward.
Oh, good.
And there we go.
Everyone's so angry.
Yeah, people get angry when they play Dota. I'm included in that one. Not gonna lie. Alright, so we're looking at FaZe, Sanjinyasha, Maelstrom at about 21 minutes. That doesn't seem too bad to me.
I'm not gonna lie, every time I play Dota, you seem to get upset.
You get upset? Yeah. Well, it's one of those games where, every time you die, you get put in timeout.
Yeah, I know. It's sad.
So it's very upsetting.
But not only do you get put in timeout, but that your parents also take your candy away.
Yeah, you get put in timeout, your candy gets taken. It's not a good thing for anyone.
It's sad.
So this guy decided to run back up to me. I'm not quite sure why. I guess he really wanted to die. And you'll notice his remnant was slowed, and that's because his remnant only shoots out at a percentage, it's based on his movement speed.
Okay.
So he was slowed by open wounds, and he was slowed by the Sanjinyasha. So he
bottom tower's getting the business. Radiant's
And then
top
this is
tower.
How much does your slow for?
70%.
Okay.
And then Sanjinyasha does a 32%
The
slow.
Dire
with the
best
name.
do something about that bottom tower.
And I'm pretty sure they stack, so it can be a 100% reduction if I have both on them at the same time.
Well, that's terrible. It wouldn't be 30% of his current movement
It might be
speed?
30% of his current, so it might be somewhere around 80 or whatever it is. I don't know. I am not one with the maths.
It's quite alright.
See these three heroes just in mid doing nothing.
It's always
Tinker
good.
being a tinker, and me farming more. But the thing I was proud of in this game is that I didn't get sidetracked and start to fight before I was ready. It's like I got kills when I could, and then I just went right back to farming, which is sort of what you're supposed to do.
Right.
And I like to play. Hey, what's up, Anthony? Say hello to everyone in my personal channel video for Dota, which is your favorite game.
Hello, and everyone in Sohinki's personal channel video with playing Dota, my favorite game ever.
There you go. But anyways, so I've been sort of practicing playing carry because I'm not very good at it. I'm more of a solo lane player. I like to play mid and I like to play off lane.
Okay.
So my tendency is always like fight, be aggressive, be aggressive, be aggressive.
I gotcha.
And so when I'm playing a carry, sometimes I tend to get too aggressive. So I was happy that I, took the camel off my back as far. Where was that?
I don't know.
I was happy that I was able to just stick to it and not get sidetracked and try to fight too much.
I do that a lot. I mean, I'm a league player. I'm not much of, I don't play Dota quite as much as you. But, whoa, what was that?
Well, she blinked away and he was still charging her.
Oh,
so.
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That looked really fun.
And then kill,
Held your feet to the
secure.
fire.
Right there. A completely unnecessary Laguna blade. I guess she could have blinked away technically, but come on. It was probably unnecessary.
What is her cooldown for the blink? Isn't it like 8 seconds?
It's very low, yeah. It is 6 seconds.
Okay.
So technically she could have had a blink up. I can see securing the kill there. But.
Okay.
So now I picked up my Mjolnir, which is an extra, 2,700, somewhere around there.
So you're zombie Thor right now, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
I'm zombie Thor. But the way the hammer...
He was so fast.
Yeah. I have quite a fast movement speed. I told you this is what I like to do, is the movement speed build.
How did it work?
And,
Wow.
yeah, they were just blown up.
Wow.
Dire's bottom tower.
So the way Mjolnir works is you'll see me use it a little later. I don't actually. I always get the item and then forget to use the actual active part of
Dire
it.
just
So you see
couldn't
24
save
damage,
that
80
bottom
attack
tower.
speed, so you attack quite a bit faster. And then the active is that you put this shield on you, which is a lightning shield, and it has
Radiant's
a
top
25% chance
tower's
to deal
taking
damage
hits.
to stuff in an arc
Okay.
around you,
No
and it does
breaking down the
160.
radiant structures like this.
So it's worth. You don't even have to put it on yourself. It's just worth like using it on. You can use it on a
Guess
teammate.
what?
Okay, so it's a targeted ability. You can use it on a team. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you don't just
Radiant's
activate it. You
top
can target
tower's
it on
hurting.
anyone, and it gives them the lightning shield.
Very cool.
It doesn't absorb damage, but it's just the chance to deal some damage. back.
Now, would that stack with someone like Weaver with his extra attack, or does it not count for that?
What do you mean?
Like you said, it has a chance per attack, right?
No, a chance per attack that you receive. It's a shield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dire's
It doesn't go
bottom
off based
tower's
on his
getting
own
the
attack.
business.
The actual active though is still there when I can shoot out lightning based on my auto attacks. I have a chance to do that as well.
Okay.
Oh, actually, the 25% chance per
that just-
chain might be for the lightning attack that comes out. Actually.
Okay. Like that.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Let's see. Stag chart. Plays a charged shield on target unit. So it doesn't actually say what the chance is. I don't know. It might be the same percentage. It might not be. But it helps you, deal some damage back, I guess. That's not the most important part of the item. The most important part is.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
I feel a little violated. I'm not gonna lie. See ya, Anthony.
Night.
Okay, that was a little weird.
That happened.
Let's
certainly
let's
happened.
move right along. Let's get a close up look at our friend here. Don't wipe your. That's even weirder. You made it worse. This is just a close up view of zombie friend.
He was a dog. Look at him run.
He's
He was just a happy puppy. He turned
he's-
into a zombie.
He's crippled from. Oh God, there's Queen of Pain.
Uh,
This is an awesome view. Man,
That was really cool,
man,
actually.
she
Yeah.
just got clawed in the back. Just,
But she was
had
like
her
running in slow
life
motion.
just like torn out.
She was
of
so
her.
sad.
This jungle looks super creepy when you're like down
Yeah.
here. N'aix cheat to win, says Queen of Pain. Oh, and there's the Ember Spirit, and
He's running away.
He might, I stunned him because I picked up a basher.
You attack so fast.
Yeah. And now I'm just running.
Creeps look
Should have watched the
hilarious.
entire game.
Yeah, I
of
know,
this
right?
dude. Rawr. You know what's interesting is he's pretty much the same size as a creep. He's not much bigger.
He's
Oh,
tiny.
And there's a tower.
Rawr.
Kind of running away from the tower. Rawr. Bye, tower. Oh, and there's the little machines coming at him. This view makes it much more entertaining. Okay. I can't actually even tell. I'm in the jungle, one of the jungle camps right now. So I'm in their jungle, and I guess I'm trying to push this top tower.
Your friend just said that you cheated by farming.
Yeah,
Dire might want to mine the
cheated
top
by
tower.
getting free farm. Pay attention to the N'aix, and maybe he won't have 823 gold per minute.
Dire's lost the top tower.
So here I am going to Midas a creep. I feel like this is one of those home movies that like no one cares about. You're like, here I am at the beach.
Oh wow, Midas goes through magic resistance.
Yeah, you can use it on any unit.
Looks
that's
like
cool.
lost.
Well, yeah.
You can even Midas. Actually, not anymore. You used to be able to Midas Necronomicon units, and this is me being like, I don't care about your team. I killed the Venomancer and then they paused for. Oh wait, our own
No.
team paused because Spirit Breaker disconnected.
This disconnects, man. What's
I
going on
know.
with the Dota servers?
It's not the servers. It's people having bad internet or something. The
Ah.
first one was the servers where everyone disconnected.
All right, carry on.
Resume.
I was gonna say something similar has been happening with the league recently. They've been having a lot of server issues.
And this is pretty much like, I feel like I could probably
Guess
1
what's
versus
happening
5 them,
to Dire's
but
bottom tower.
You
not
don't
if she
wanna risk
like
it.
duels me. I mean, if I get CC'd or whatever, then I can still get screwed. So I'm running back in. This Queen of Pain is very
Dire
dead.
best do
Sleeping
something
Commander
about
is very dead. And then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go ahead and just kill this Tinker. Because, yeah, his blink, he can't even blink now. And he's dead.
Bye-bye.
Like, the amount of farm that I have is just sort of absurd. Like,
It is.
Yeah.
You have almost 4K gold right now, just burning a hole in your pocket.
yeah, I'm pretty sure what I do with that is I pick up an Abyssal Blade. So, do you know what that is?
I do.
Okay,
The
but-
stun that goes through a magic
Yeah,
immunity.
so
and
for the people that aren't watching, Abyssal Blade is the upgrade of
Dire
Skull
might
Basher,
wanna
which gives
mine
you
that
an
top
extra
tower.
60 damage. I believe it might be a little less, but the relic gives you 60, so it makes
Okay.
sense that it would be. But anyway, you get extra damage on the Basher. So in addition to being able to passively bash, you also have an active bash, which you can use on anyone, even if they're magic immune. It'll stun them. So it's good against enemy carries that have
people are
BKB.
just calling you hackers all over the place.
I mean, they're just.
Dire's mid towers having
Yes.
difficulties.
I just think it's funny.
This
and
Ember
entertaining.
Spirit, at the same time that I have my farm, has
Dire's
Roots
mid-tower could
and
use a little
Desolator.
help.
That's pretty much all he has. I don't know why he got a bottle as the safe lane carry. It's probably one of the problems. Mana shouldn't be that big of an issue, especially if he's toggling his treads like he should be. Do you know about
Toggling
tread swap?
to get intelligence for when you're running out of mana or to regen mana.
Well, more so than that, you want to toggle to intelligence whenever you're using a spell, because that way you're using a smaller percentage of your mana pool. So when you switch back to strength treads, you have more mana left over.
Okay, very cool. So if the more intelligence you have, the less your spells cost?
Tower could use a little
No,
help.
but so you
get
when
you
so
get
imagine,
mana.
Imagine so your spells cost a static amount. Say your
Right,
spell
yeah.
costs 100.
Okay.
And say you have 900 mana, and this is incorrect, but this is just so
Yeah,
math is-
the
so
more
math is
intelligence
easy.
you have, the more mana you get.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
so if I have 900 mana and I use that 100 mana spell, that's going to be more than if I had switched to treads. Say they went up to 1,000, and then I use it back down to 900.
Okay, so
Right.
it doesn't just deduct whatever you had from your original amount. So like
Well, it does. It goes down to 900, but then it does it based on a percentage. So when you switch back,
you'd have
oh
900.
wow, I just missed
Would
that.
you have 900 still, or
Banged up.
No, it's based on a percentage.
So
So
much for
whatever
the Radiant's
percentage is
courier.
missing, it'll be that
Poor little
percentage when you
fella.
switch back, but it's more total mana.
okay?
So it's just more efficient.
Right, I gotcha.
And I missed a kill there. The Legion Commander ran
Roche
down, and I
had
was
it
like,
coming,
die.
and the
And then she
Radiant
did.
done the deed.
And now you cannot be stopped ever.
Yeah, now I have Aegis of the Immortal, so I pretty much have nothing to be afraid of.
So I'm gonna go ahead and guess we're looking at endgame here. What do you have
Yeah,
this Aegis?
I have the Aegis. I have Phase, Sanjinyasha,
Trouble brewing
Mjolnir,
at
Abyssal
Radiant's
Blade,
bottom
Midas.
I'm guessing
Radiant's
if
gone
the game
and
went
fortified
too much
their
longer, you would be
structures.
selling your Midas and buying something else.
Yeah, or just 6 slot, like buying another slot for the Aegis slot, and
Okay.
this is.
You can buy another item slot?
No. Like after I lose the
Okay,
Aegis,
okay.
then I would fill it up with an item and then get like TP boots.
I was
so
gonna
that
say
could
that's fucking amazing.
always- No, you can't buy another. Can't buy another item slot.
How much gold does that cost?
Quite a bit. It's actually priceless. Can't buy it. So yeah, this is. Wait, this guy asked, why did we kill him? And I told him because he touches himself at night. This is a Venomancer coming in. He's very brave, but he's also very dead.
Yeah, he's very, very dead. And there was Spirit Breaker charging at him. Just like, you were so dead.
Bottom tower.
Rax
Yeah,
is
I mean,
going down.
To be fair, there's nothing that he can do at this point.
Rough
I'm just
day
way
for
too far.
Dyer's
Even if
bottom
the rest of my team didn't have any
The
farm,
Dyer's bottom
all they would have to
ranks
do
is
is
done
be
for.
there to
And-
soak up damage, and I would be able to murder all. of
Right.
them.
Dyer's mid tower won't last.
Because anyone that's like a big threat
Radiant's
uh,
top towers taking
from like
hit.
CC, I could
Dyer's
probably
mid
blow up at
tower
this
is
point in the
nothing
duration of
now.
my rage.
Right,
and then-
okay.
Dyer's mid rags ain't doing
Yeah,
it
that
to
ability's
Dyer's
pretty great.
mid-rags. It's
Yeah,
gone.
it's pretty awesome.
Radiant's top tower's
And
in bad shape. Dyer's
at
mid
this point, you're
rags
just seeing.
didn't make it.
Yeah, yeah.
There's just padding stats at this point, trying to farm in their jungle,
that.
and then
Look
we
at-
see
look at this
Queen
guy.
of Pain, who's
Look-
just sort of
Dyer's
hiding.
top
If you look at in your
rags
base,
is
at
all
the top left of your
Dyer's
base,
top
you just
rags
see
is in trouble.
Tinker's just there, sitting there.
guess he put a
Radiant's got
creep in the
case of
base.
Mega creeps.
Oh, and Spirit Breaker decided to charge the Legion Commander. Looks like he's gonna kill her. Oh wow, he gave up the chase, but she blinked right up to me.
He was just like, you can have it, take it. Here's another one. Well, how many kills do you have right now?
I have 13 and 0 deaths and 3 assists.
It's
And
not boding well for the enemy team.
7,800 gold.
That's just ridiculous.
Dyer's
Oh,
mid
Legion
towers
Commander
having
bought back.
Technical
Look at that.
It's an
difficulties.
interesting decision. Let's see if it pays off for her, Cotton.
Wow.
And this is a very, very dead Venomancer.
Dyer's mid tower could
It
use a
certainly
little
is.
help.
Excited. That was the Abyssal Blade going
Yep.
off, the active stun. And And I was like, I don't like you. I want you to be dead again, Mr. Green Vagina Monster.
That's an interesting name for him.
Well, look at his face. It's a gaping, toothy vagina.
The Dire weren't partial to
Does
that
it not
mid
look like a
tower.
gaping, toothy
Dire's
alien
mid
vagina?
tower could use a
I
little
didn't,
help.
you know what? I didn't want that image in my head, but now it's there.
The
Yeah,
Dire
it's
couldn't hang
definitely-
on
If I
that
could
mid
zoom in,
tower.
I mean, I can zoom in
Dire's
post.
ancient is in trouble.
Probably will.
I-
Oh, and there's another death. And
to be fair, though, I never want to imagine a vagina looking like that, because that shit's scary.
yeah, that is frightening. I like to imagine that that's like what kids theorize that vaginas look like.
It's
Yeah, man,
sundown,
it has
but the
teeth in
Dire's
it,
ancient.
and it spits acid
Hate to
at
be
you.
in
There
their
was actually a
shoes.
movie called Teeth. Where
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
She bites off wieners with her
That's a
vagina.
win for the Radiant.
And that's the end of the game, ladies and gents.
Lots of kills. Things. The early game started off with just farming, and then everything died.
Yeah, I guess if you play correctly, that's sort of what's supposed to happen.
I would imagine. Look at all the gold you have. You have 9,400 gold at the end of this game.
Yeah, this is actually my highest gold per minute. That was another reason why I wanted to show the game.
Ah, okay. 823.
I don't farm very much, because here's the thing, is once I get an advantage, I usually just try to end the game, or some people just farm fest and get like 1,000 gold per minute.
Okay.
But I sort of farm fested this game, so 823, I think it's pretty solid. So,
Reported for abusive text. FBI for cyber terrorism. What? What is going
and
on?
that's the end. So, thanks
right.
for watching, guys, and thanks for joining me, Wes.
Absolutely.
And-
Anytime.
And yeah, I guess that's it for now. Let me know any other heroes you want to see. Sorry, it's been a while since I posted a Dota video. I know you guys have been asking for it, so here you go. And if this doesn't get views, then fuck all of you, I guess. But I don't actually mean that. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.